Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Just easy warm up. No need to push anything. With long distances, or with this kind of running, 5 kilometers and up, you don't need to do any stretching before.
Okay.
You allow the body to warm up naturally through the natural motion of the running.
Okay.
So you can use between 10 and 15 minutes or 20 minutes to slowly build up your speed to the, well, they call it zone 1 or zone 2.
The body do its thing.
Yeah. Do you have anything like the watch? Do you use the watch?
Yeah, I use the watch.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what you have on that. What kind
have,
of features do you have?
I have outdoor run,
Uh-huh.
outdoor walk, outdoor cycle,
Okay.
outdoor walk, outdoor run.
And it gives you speed, distance.
High intensity, interval training, swimming. Oh, plenty of it.
Let's
I
do
guess I
outdoor
should
run.
do the outdoor run.
Yeah.
All right. Ready? 2, 1.
Do you do? Does it have heart rate on it as well?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
an Apple Watch, so
That's
it gets
nice.
all that.
So you should have some zones in there, right? If you play around with it, you might be able to find. But you can do that another time. But
Yeah.
you'll find it anyway.
Yeah.
So this kind of endurance training, you have you split your speeds and your intensity into zones. You can split your heart rate into zones,
Okay.
the speed into zones,
Uh-huh.
and I also split my power into zones. I've got a power foot pod on my thing, which is a bit more precise.
Ah, okay.
So zone 1 is just the lowest zone. It's like warm up, very easy, getting loose. Zone 2 is a bit more intense. It's the endurance zone. So if you want to focus on building your stamina,
Yeah.
you focus on staying in zone 2.
Okay.
Zone 3, they call it tempo pace. This is, it's getting a bit faster now.
I can
It's
see
more,
it. Build the
yeah,
rhythm.
yeah, it's a bit more intense. And then zone 4, it's lactate threshold. They call it LT level or threshold zone,
Uh-huh.
which is basically, it's usually your best 10k speed. So after training for a bit, you should be able to categorize different intensities and see your heart rates, and then you can really start focusing. Okay, today I need to focus on endurance, so I'm just going to stay in zone 2 and run long. Yeah. But at first, what you need to teach your heart to do is to try and stay in control and try to control your heart in zone 1. So you might be running really, really slowly, but by doing so, you're teaching your body to keep a low heart rate whilst, trying to increase speed, but really try to keep, so your body tries to be more efficient naturally, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more lap. Easy. Okay, I'll just keep talking about some of the basics. So the one thing before thinking about any other technical stuff or zones or anything is just something really basic which you can always fall back on if you're running long and if you're tired, is the breathing. So I can see you're not breathing through your mouth now. You're holding your breath a bit.
Yeah.
You need to really
So should I breathe through my mouth or not?
you should use what's natural between your nose and your mouth.
Okay.
But the object is your body needs oxygen, so you need a
which way
constant.
it comes from,
Yeah, it's usually like a bit of both.
Okay. Oh, okay, so that's the thing. I've always thought it's always through your nose, and then you exhale through your mouth.
You can usually kind of learn how to open up both airways to maximize it.
Okay, yeah, totally. Okay,
Yeah.
Actually, I do need to do that.
So if you're running long or you're running down the coast and you start getting tired, if you start focusing on just your breathing, then it's a bit like yoga, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can kind of
go back to the breathing.
go into your zone and all you think about is just breathing in and out.
Yes.
But what's important in the running is that you have to sync your breathing with your strides. Because if you breathe in or breathe out as you're hitting the ground, it's like your body's fighting against the breathing.
Okay.
Because what you're doing when you're breathing is using your muscles in your chest to expand and contract. So every time you hit the ground, if you try and breathe it's like you're kind of fighting against that.
So
you need to be breathing when you're in the air.
In the air. Okay.
When you change from breathing in to breathing out, so it's like make sure the change is while you're in the air. Bula bula. Bula. How you doing?
Trying to get the hang of it, but I think I eventually get what you mean.
Okay. Let's just go at your pace now. So what do you feel like?
Okay.
Let's practice the breathing. Feel like you can push it a bit more, just find a good pace.
This is what I will usually start with. This.
Yeah.
Notice your legs start moving faster than mine, although I'm going ahead of you.
Yep.
Like,
you're actually going quite fast now. Let's see.
I usually try to keep it as long as I can.
Yeah.
On this speed.
Okay, we're going about 5 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer, which is all right. Good for starting off. So the more you get into the endurance kind of sports or running longer, it's not like boxing, it's not like basketball where you have to concentrate on something else, like you have the ball or something else. It's all about your body.
Yeah.
It's all about mastering your body and understanding it and kind of leveling up. And what you'll notice is that right now you're using your upper body as well.
Yeah.
To drive your legs.
Is that good?
Yes, it's very good. But like a lot of people don't really realize this because it's just something natural.
Yeah.
But what's happening is each stride kind of begins with your upper body.
Yeah, I'm mindful of that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know which high my arm should be.
Yeah.
So I try to play around and adjust.
Yeah.
Usually I feel more comfortable when they're about shoulder distance, like height.
So the arms can also act like weights that help your momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a dream and you're running away and you try to push yourself like this.
Yeah. So
right now I don't know if we have actually increased our speed. To me,
we're still the same speed.
the same.
Yep. So what we're doing now is we're using the upper body too, and we're using basically all the muscles in the legs as well to drive ourselves forward. If you look at sprinters, their best position to go fast is when they're leaning forward like that. So you can you can test that by leaning forward a bit more to increase your pace. Maybe not so much like that, but that could be the best position if you're sprinting.
Okay.
But since we're not, we don't need to go that far. But
That's okay too.
if we still have that in our mind that we can lean forward a little bit, and our weight will help us run forward a little bit.
But that is if you're trying to get there faster.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just trying to.
But even if you're just jogging like this, we can start off by, if you're standing still, a way to get a really good position is just to begin by leaning forward and then going to your stride. Yeah.
Okay. What about the legs?
The legs.
It's also sometimes I always wonder like if they're stretching and contracted.
Okay.
As they should.
Well,
Sometimes I feel like I'm running like this.
Yeah.
Or like I'm going too
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
I don't know which is the right momentum for me.
Well,
Like how much
well, if you look at the way the sprinters sprint,
yeah.
the best fast position is when they're leaning forward.
Yeah.
So the faster you want to go, the more your body is ahead of your feet, is ahead of
Yeah.
your legs.
Yeah.
So each time you're kind of like a bit like Superman, really.
Okay.
So like the more you lean forward like that, your each time you touch the ground will be a little bit behind more. Okay, but you don't need to stretch. You don't need to stretch your feet.
Yeah.
So each time it lands,
Okay.
it needs to be kind of below your knee.
Okay.
Each time.
Without any.
Yeah.
I see.
But I don't like it. Like I don't like telling you to focus too much on that because the best way is the natural way. Really.
Yeah.
Everyone's body is kind of different. All right, let's just walk this 100 meters. A little bit of a break.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay.
Yeah, that's the key. So slow.
Yeah. So we're going about 10 minutes, 13 minutes now. Nice little warm up. You should be nice and warm now. Or you can do some drills.
All right.
Let's we can do it over here, I suppose. Nice and shady. Okay. Want to get a drink water?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You were trying to. You don't want to drink too much water next year, right? You don't want to get like a. Whatever. Yeah.
You kind of get used to it after a while. What you know. The only way you'll find out if it's too much is when you actually drink too much.
Yeah, because it's suck in those crabs. That's stubborn study.
Good things to help you keep going in the heat are like electrolytes.
Yeah.
So it's like Alright. So this is I'm gonna start doing a few drills. This is really good for just basic position. So you don't really want to do this maybe you're gonna do some skipping, yeah, just like this, long stride, skipping. Still warming up the body, it's a little easy drop back. So they're skipping, you're getting a good stretch, you know, in the running position, running motion, but without any you get more comfortable, you can drive your knees a bit more and sync them with your arms. Yes. What you notice about the running and the swimming and the cycling is that all your power comes from the core.
Yeah.
All the core. And especially in the running, it's like fire. You can push off with your toes a bit. You can feel it in the calves. rhythms.
Ah, so that one.
Yeah? Let me know if you have any like.
No, I mean, like, I thought that on my.
The link.
Take care, man.
Take care, man. See you. That's it. Need to be a big step on your right. That's fine. Good rhythm going. Okay. Size right. use your upper body to make it go faster. That's it. Anytime after like 8:30 I can do.
Okay. I can do like 9:30.
Okay, sure. Do the same again. Yeah, just a short one. Steps again. Head up, looking at the front.